everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to tonight's live stream. I apologize for being a few minutes late. My laptop has just been giving me issues lately. I think I'm gonna need to get a new one. This one is pretty old, honestly, very old. But let's see who we got here. Also, hopefully you guys can see me. I know, like, the other day, my live stream, I was just like a black screen. Okay, I can see here on my phone that you can see me. But I'm also lagging. That's so annoying. We'll just have to make do. Let's see. We have RJ here. Hey, RJ, welcome to the stream. My week has been good, thank you. I hope yours has been good as well. Hey, Russell. Yes, please, everyone give the stream a like. That definitely helps out the channel. I see we have 20 people here right now. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Russell, I just before I came on here, I saw your reply to my post about the Yellow Jackets episode. I'm going to stick it out till 12:30 in the morning to see if it drops. Like, you know, everyone says, "Oh, I'm staying up till midnight to watch it," and then when I check, it's not there. But then someone, it might have been you who let me know last week that it usually shows up by 12:15, so we're going to see. Hey, layoffs and liquidations. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Ryan. I know who the killers are in 7. I just came back from the future. You're all in for a shock. Nice. No spoilers. Hey, Khalifa. Hey, Antonio. Okay, good. Yeah, my laptop, it's a piece of crap, honestly, at this point. Like, I literally can see myself that I keep lagging. I don't know what to do about it right now. I'm going to have to mess around with it tomorrow. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi. Hey, Shane. Hey, Ray. Welcome to the stream, Harvey. Even when I'm clicking on these comments, it like lags for a second after I click on them. So I apologize for the technical difficulties. Hey, Marcus. Yeah, pretty late tonight for me. Hey, I'll be right back. King Matthew is saying, I'm thinking Gale and Chad are going to be the main legacy kills for Scream 7. Because we know Sydney's not dying, but we need legacy kills. I can see that happening. You know, one of them, like, between Gale and the twins, one of them has to go. There's no way all 3 of them are surviving. There was a time where I did think Gale was for sure dying. Now I don't know. But one of the twins has to go for sure. Like, they both can't survive. Did you like Longlegs and Maxine? I did. Both were very enjoyable. I probably enjoyed Maxine a little bit more. I did really like Longlegs, but I don't know. I feel like it was hyped up so much that I felt a little disappointed with it. But it was good. If Scream had its own fighting game, what would Stu's finisher be? I don't know. I'm not I'm not a gamer like that to even know how to answer that question. Hey, Gregory. I really hope they don't do something stupid with Stu Macher. I hope it's good. You know, I have faith in the writers and Kevin Williamson. Nev Campbell. I mean, she said that she like would only sign on if the script was good, if they had a good story. So I'm thinking it's gonna be good. Hey Martin. Gail determined to find all Ghostface with help from Mindy and Chad. They stumble upon someone using filters and AI, pretending to be Stu on forums to gather followers, but it turns out to be her daughter. Oh no. I hope not. I hope it's not Sydney's daughter. Hey Paul. I heard Scream 7 released this year, 2025. Yeah, I heard about that. I can't see it happening. It's really just rumors. Like fans are kind of just running with that. I feel like after the news came out that Cat in the Hat is coming out the same day, um, fans were like, "Oh, maybe Scream's going to move up," but I just can't see that happening. It's got to be with the 30-year anniversary. It has to be 2026. I mean, maybe January. I'll take that. The sooner we can see it. How do you feel about the new I Know What You Did Last Summer poster? I liked it. It's very simple, but sometimes simple is the best, you know? We don't have to get too crazy with it. Hey, Angie. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Hey, Chocolate Ice. Thanks for being here and for moderating. Thank you to all my moderators who are here right now. I am so old. I saw the original Scream in the theaters. It was certainly innovating and really did revive the horror genre. Nice. I wish I could have seen it when it came out. It came out the same year I was born. Hey, Carl. I think Anna Camp is a ghost face. I also don't think Gail will survive this one. I agree. I think Anna Camp is a ghost face. I think she's secretly Leslie Mocker. You guys know my theory about this. I have a video on it that I did maybe like 2 months ago at this point. I think Anna Camp's secretly Leslie, Stu's sister. And she's going to be one of the ghost faces. I'm back and forth on Gail going out this film, but one of the twins seems like it has to happen. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. Gail, I feel like it could go either way. You know, she just barely made it out of Scream 6 alive. And one of the twins has to go, right? Like they both survived 5 and 6. Pretty crazy injuries for both of them. Like honestly, if you think about it, Mindy on the train, she got stabbed right in the stomach twice and she's running around in the final act like it's absolutely nothing. And you know, she just says like, "Oh, they gave me really good drugs." Like, come on. I don't know. I don't see them both surviving. I think they need to knock off one of Sydney's kids to push the seriousness. I can see that happening. And I agree. Like, you know, this movie needs to have stakes. But oh my god, I would feel so bad for her if that happens. But you know, there's got to be some victims. Not everyone can survive. Will Jill be in it? I hope so. I hope so too. I don't know. There's been rumors that Emma Roberts is signing on to the movie. Will she be alive? I don't know. I am a fan of the Jill is alive theory. But I definitely think Stu's alive. So will they want to bring back 2 ghost faces alive? I don't know. If anything, like hopefully we get her for a flashback. I would like that. Emma Roberts has said that she feels she's not done with the franchise. So come on, they're bringing back everyone like Scott Foley, Matthew Lillard, David Arquette. Like Emma Roberts wants to be a part of this. Let's bring her back. But filming has wrapped. So like, would they have announced her return, or are they keeping some things a secret? Because I've also wondered, like, why are they telling us everyone's coming back? Why not have it be a surprise? I don't know. Hey, the Willmeister. I stopped receiving notifications until today. I thought you stopped streaming. No, that's so weird. I don't know. Sometimes YouTube glitches, but for it to glitch that much for you is very weird. I've been wondering where you've been and how you've been doing. Thank you so much for your super chat. No, I still do weekly streams like multiple times a week. So I don't know. See if maybe your notifications were turned off or something. I don't know. Hopefully you get notified in the future. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's see. I saw Scream 6 in the theaters. It was certainly okay. Wish I could time travel to watch Scream for the first time. Yeah, if I could time travel, I probably would do the same thing. Yeah, wish I could have been there. Hey, the horror show. I am well. I hope you are too. Yeah, Maxine was good. I'm trying to think, like, how do I rank that trilogy? I think Pearl's my favorite. I don't know if I like X or Maxine more, but Pearl's definitely my favorite. Is your phone set on mobile network or Wi-Fi? If Wi-Fi, that's the issue. So I'm streaming on my laptop right now, and I'm just on the Wi-Fi. I know StreamYard says it's better if you have like the Ethernet cable or something, but that's not an option right now. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. But this doesn't typically happen. Like the way that I'm lagging right now, that's never happened before. I'm thinking it's just my laptop. It's very old. Hey, Fletch. Hey, Chosen. Welcome to the stream. We have another super chat from the Willmeister. Thank you so much. You said Anna Camp is in Scream 7. I can see her as a ghost face, but does she need to be related to everyone? They've been doing that since Scream 2, and to quote Randy, it's tired. Yeah, she is in Scream 7. She definitely does give Ghostface vibes. I get what you mean about the relatives. A lot of people are over it. I just, she gives me Leslie Mocker vibes. I've always thought that Leslie Mocker should be in Scream 7. She was mentioned in Scream 5. Her son, Vince, was killed. And with the return of Stu, like, I just feel like we kind of need Leslie Mocker. And out of everyone who has, joined the cast for Scream 7, I feel like Anna Camp is the only one who could be Leslie, who's like the appropriate age to be Stu's sister. So we'll see. Maybe she's not Leslie. Maybe she really just is Sydney's neighbor. But I would like to think that it's Leslie, you know, living under an alias, pretending to be someone else so that Sydney doesn't know who she is. Like, obviously, if she went by the name Leslie Mocker, Sydney would know who she is. So we shall see. I don't know. Thank you, Willmeister, for all of your super chats, for supporting the channel. First time here for Fletch. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate this. Chili is only here to state I think Stu did like or love Tatum, just not romantically, which helped his act in hiding being Ghostface since his love for Tatum wasn't really fake. Sometimes I think about that. Like, did he really? I mean, obviously, he was okay with her dying. Whether he's the one who actually killed her or if it was Billy, I still don't know. We always debate that in the live streams. Um, no matter which one of them killed her, Stu was still okay with it. Unless, I mean, maybe it was Billy and he like pressured Stu into doing it. Like, I don't know. Thanks for being here, Chili. If Stu is the ghost face in 7, I think Gail's definitely dying because he failed to kill Gail in the car crash in 1, so I think he'll actually kill her this time. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like, if anyone's gonna kill Gail, it should be Stu. Like, one of the people who started it all, finish off what he started in the first movie. Hey, 5 + 6. Welcome to the stream. After Melissa was fired and Jenna quit, what is the role in Scream 7? Are they dead? I don't think so. I really at least hope that they didn't kill them off screen. I feel like that would be super insulting. I just saw my face that how I got frozen. Yeah, I hope that they don't kill them off screen. I hope that they kind of say how they said with Sydney in Scream 6, like they're somewhere safe. Hey, I am good. I hope you are too. Hey, Internet Explorer. The fact that you're in front of Ghostface and in between Jill and Stu tells me you're foreshadowing something for Scream 7. I hope so. I'm trying to will it into existence and manifest it. We have another super chat from the Wellmeister. Thank you so much. You are being very generous this stream. You said David Arquette and Scott returning. How and why? They were able to squeeze Scott Foley in via clever cameo in Scream 5, but beyond that, I don't see what else they can do with him. Yeah, so they are both returning. I have so many videos on the channel that I guess you haven't seen because you haven't been getting the notifications. So after the stream, if you want to go back and check them out, please do. I have like a bunch of theories and share my thoughts on it in great detail. I think both of them are going to be flashbacks. So, Roman is definitely dead. He was shot in the head. There's no doubt in my mind that Roman's dead. So there's only a few options for him. Either it's a flashback or, some fans are thinking it's going to be like an AI video. I'm hoping it's a flashback. Same with David Arquette. He's dead. Dewey's dead. I think it's going to be a flashback. He wanted to be a part of it. Like, he was sad that in Scream 6 he wasn't able to be in the movie, and even like Courtney Cox said, we got to find a way to get him in Scream 7. So I think it's going to be a flashback. Which I was wanting to see in Scream 6. I figured since it's the first movie where Dewey's not going to be in it, like it would be so nice for the fans to see a flashback with him. Ugh, this lagging is so annoying, you guys. I'm sorry. Let me hold on, let me try something. All right. I turned off my camera, turned it back on, but looks like I'm still lagging. So we're just gonna have to deal with it for now, I guess. Thank you, Willmeister, for all of your super chats. Um, let's see. Where was I? Hey, Paula. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Yeah, if Gail goes, gotta be Stu. Thank you, Chocolate Ice. Yeah, you know, I again, I apologize. I don't know what's up with my laptop. Hey Thomas, I know it's lagging. I don't know why. Tonight might be a short one because it's kind of frustrating, but Marcus says people gonna be mad. I thought Maxine was blah, too predictable for my liking. I knew who the killer was from the jump, and the finale made it even more underwhelming for me. I get it. I understand. I still enjoyed it. Which one is your favorite from those three? Let's see here. We have another super chat from the Willmeister. Thank you. You said, "How have I been? I lost a brother 3 days before Thanksgiving last year." Oh my goodness, Willmeister. I am so sorry. That's terrible. I was hospitalized but released just before Christmas. I turned 34 in January. My brother would have been 22 last month. I'm good now. Thanks for asking. I am truly so sorry. That is rough. I'm glad you're doing well though. And I'm glad you're back here, you know, hopefully being here, hanging out in this community makes you feel a little better, but you know, that's rough. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for all of your super chats. You know, you're being very generous even with everything that you're dealing with. So just thank you so much for being here. Seriously. I appreciate you supporting the channel and being a part of this community. Hey, Dead Ghost. Everything is good. Thank you. I hope you're good too. Hey, CAJ. Yeah, Dead Ghost. I don't know. I keep apologizing. Yeah, as long as you guys can hear me good, you know. So I want the Jill and Stu show for Scream 7. I would love that. We'll see. I mean, really, I just want Stu. Like, I need Stu to come back alive. Back when Scream 6 was being made, before Nev dropped out, apparently the plan was to kill Gale, but once Nev left, Courtney got creative control, and that's why Gale survived. I've heard that too. It is only Stu AI, bro. Sorry to tell you. Nah, he's alive. Both, especially Chad, should have been offed in 5. I never connected with either. Yeah, I feel like Chad definitely should have died. in 5. He got stabbed like 9 times or something. Um, Mindy running around with her injury and suddenly deciding Ethan is Ghostface after saying, I got it wrong again, didn't make sense. There's, Scream 6, as much as I love it, it's not a perfect movie and has a lot of issues. Marcus says, I agree. I think Anna will be Leslie too, and Asa Gurman will be too. A Ghostface? He looks a lot like a young Matthew, in my opinion. Interesting. He definitely has that killer look. I heard she's gonna be Jill in a quick appearance, so it's possible. Yeah, I've been hearing rumors that you know, she's apparently gonna be in the movie, but why have all these other people been announced, but she hasn't? I don't know. I hate the someone is alive theories. We already have Stu being confirmed alive. What else do you want? I mean, yeah, I don't need anyone else to be alive, just Stu. But also, we technically don't have confirmation that he's alive. I still very much think he is, but I think we're gonna have to wait until the movie to find out for sure. Because even with him, with us knowing that like Matthew Lillard's returning, there are still so many people out there who think he's dead. So, you know, technically not confirmed. Chad and Mindy are definitely dying because 7 is Sydney focused, and Chad and Mindy don't know Sydney, so what would they even do in 7? Yeah, they definitely don't have a connection with her, really. I don't think either of them had a scene with her. I know Chad has never had a scene with Sydney, and now that I'm thinking about it, wasn't Mindy already stabbed once Sydney showed up in 5? So neither of them had a scene with her. I mean, Mason Gooding said that he did get to work with her this time around, so he does have a scene with her. But we'll see if he makes it out alive. I hear that Wednesday season 2 has finished filming, so I wonder if we'll see Tara briefly as an opening kill. I don't think so. I mean, Scream 7 is already wrapped. So when did Wednesday season 2 wrap? I just don't see it happening. There with all the drama that happened, like Melissa and Jenna quitting, which I think was in support of Melissa. A lot of people say like, oh, it was just scheduling issues. I don't think that's the truth. I think she was standing in solidarity with Melissa. I just can't see either of them making an appearance. I mean, never say never, but like, I don't know. I asked you this last stream but ran out of time. Which is your favorite Ghostface mask of all time? Outside of the films included like the color different theme ones. You mean like the ones they sell in stores that like haven't been featured in the movies? I mean, I have a green one that you guys see in my background that I really like. There's a pink one that I want to get that I don't have. There's also like the bedazzled ones that I want to get. Like I want to get a pink bedazzled ghost face mask. I didn't get a notification either. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes YouTube glitches and won't send out a notification to people. It's quite annoying. Do you wish that Scream 7 had done the same cast reveal as Marvel did, with Stu coming in last, taking the seat? Scream 7 has a similar size cast to the Marvel film with return of old and new characters. What do you mean? Like keeping it a secret? Because I do wish that it was kept a secret, but I understand why they wanted to, tell us because it probably would have gotten leaked and that would have sucked. I honestly would have been so upset if there were just photos that showed up online and fans were leaking it. I prefer to hear it from the actual movie people. But I do wish that it could have been a secret. Like, my dream was to sit down in that theater and be shocked. Which Ghostface would last the longest in a zombie apocalypse? I don't know. They're all kind of dumb if you think about it. None of them really gets away with it. And maybe I'm going to go with Billy. I don't know. Let's see. What if they did it Wes Craven's New Nightmare style and a real life Ghostface is going after the real life actors of the Scream movies? So I definitely would like to see that one day, but not for Scream 7. We need to wrap up, some of these storylines like with Sydney and Stu. So one day for sure. Having finally binged Yellow Jackets, I can see a few of those younger actresses making great Scream 8 characters. Yeah, definitely. I could see some of them. Um, I love Sophie Thatcher in um, Yellow Jackets. She would be so good in Scream. And I know like a year ago, there were rumors that she was going to be in Scream 7. I don't know if that was true. Like, if she was like in the running to be in the movie and it just didn't work out. But I would love to see her in a future Scream movie for sure. Scream 7 ending scene theory. Stu was AI in flashback. Sydney and Tatum walking away, phone rings. Sydney, hello? Surprise, Sydney. Did you really think it was over? Yeah, so right. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's kind of what I kind of want to happen. Like, make us go the whole movie thinking that Stu really is just AI, and then end it on a cliffhanger where we see that it's actually him. So then we know that he's going to show up in Scream 8. Oh, that would be so good. Yeah, my laptop, ugh, it gives me issues all the time. Um, yeah, I gotta get a new one soon, but they're so freaking expensive. I've noticed you bring up that the whole world thinks Sam was behind the murder spree in 5, but wasn't that just a rumor started by Quinn? The general consensus was what actually happened. I mean, yeah, it was just a rumor that Quinn made up, but I feel like a lot of people thought it was Sam. Um, don't they say something in the final act like it was easy to turn the whole world against you or something like that? I don't know. I could be remembering that wrong, but I mean, yeah, when Sam or someone is scrolling on the cell phone, there are so many people who are defending Richie. So, I don't know. Maybe not the whole world believes it, but a lot of people did. So, I feel like David Arquette being in Screams 7 means that they may retcon Amber killing Dewey to Stu killing Dewey, and they'll show that in a flashback. I am with you, Matthew. That is what I think. Have you tried installing updates on your laptop? That usually helps speed up my old laptop. I haven't, but I will try that tomorrow. Also, sometimes I think it's just when I have a lot of stuff on my laptop, like photos and videos, um, it lags. But sometimes when I delete stuff, it fixes itself. So I'm gonna have to clean this out tomorrow or do something, update it. Stu definitely killed Tatum. Billy's not sneaking in, changing into robes, sneaking out, and ditching the outfit. Interesting. Yeah. I always thought it was um Billy, but then I came across a video on YouTube that showed some compelling evidence that it could be Stu. So now I just really don't know what to believe. Hey Rolo. Says, I still believe it's Stu that got Tatum. The final evidence for me is when Billy hits Stu's crotch lightly and he feels pain. Tatum had just thrown a beer bottle at his crotch and it broke. Interesting. Um, Again, I just don't know. Hey, Tristan. If Stu doesn't show up as a living character in 7, do you have any more hope of him doing so in future movies? I mean, yeah, like as a believer, I'm always going to have to keep the hope alive, but I do kind of feel like it's now or never. We know that Matthew Lillard is in the movie, so why not just do it now? But like I said, maybe, in 7 he's just going to be AI, but then at the end show us that he's actually alive to carry over into Scream 8. So if he's technically not living in 7, there's still a chance, but like I said, I kind of feel like it's now or never. Scream is the best horror movie. I have to agree. Which surprise character, if revealed as the cult leader instead of Stu, would blow your mind in a positive way? I guess Jill, if God forbid Stu's not alive, the only other way I would kind of be okay with that is if Jill's alive. It's got to be one of them. I could be wrong, but I have a prediction that Stu actually helped kill Randy as well, because the line, "You'll never get the girl," Stu mocked Randy about Sydney in 1, so maybe Stu killed Randy. Yeah, I've heard this theory before. I think it's very interesting and could be possible. I first heard it from Nerdbox. I'm sure a lot of you guys know Nerdbox, the channel. They have a whole series of Stu clue videos where they bring up clues from every single sequel. They think that Stu's been in the shadows every sequel, which I'm a huge fan of that theory. I did a video on this like a month ago at this point where I shout out Nerdbox and use a lot of their clues that they found. So definitely check out my video from a month ago if you're curious, but also go check out Nerdbox's channel. Those flashes of Billy in Scream 5 were lame and cringe. I disagree. I loved it. I thought it was so fun. Such a fun way to see him again. Honestly, like he made me laugh in a lot of the scenes. Like, or at least in Scream 6. Like I think his moments in Scream 6 were pretty funny. I loved it. And, once they announced that Melissa was fired, my one of my first thoughts was like, "Oh no, now we're not going to see Billy because she's the one who hallucinates him." But now there's rumors that Skeet's returning in 7, which I imagine it would be a flashback because like Sam's not there to hallucinate him, but some people think maybe Sydney will hallucinate him, which I guess is possible. Um, but we'll see. I'm kind of surprised there isn't much talk or hype for the new I Know You Did Last Summer out there. Yeah, I mean, I see people talk about it on Twitter, but I guess it's not to the same extent as like Scream and some other horror movies. But I know people are excited for it. Who believes Amber kills Dewey in 5 and Quinn kills and throws Brooks? Remember the word Stu said in Scream 1, it takes a man to do something like that. Yeah, I'm with you, Khalifa. This is something I've pointed out before as well. Um, yeah, I think that's a major clue that like he literally said it takes a man to do something like this, and both of these scenes that are highly questionable, were done by women who I don't think could have been capable of it. Like, I guess with Dewey, so the thing is, I do think Stu killed Dewey, but I suppose it would be possible for Amber to do that because it wasn't on the same extent as Brooks in Scream 6. Like, that was insane. I'm sorry. Like, there's no way Quinn could have done that. Brooks probably weighs like over 200 pounds. They make a point of pointing out his muscles. I think that was intentional to tell the audience, like, pay attention to this. Like, something doesn't add up here. But I don't know. I have a feeling Tatum will be the new Jill, and 7 and 8 will follow her as a killer, like 5 was supposed to for Jill. That's interesting, and that would be crazy. Like, honestly, I would feel so bad for Sydney. Like, already to have her cousin um be a ghost face, like that was such a big betrayal. So to have her own daughter who she gave birth to and raised, oh my god, that would be so sad. Hey Brett, I am good. I hope you are too. Have you heard the Terrifier 3 end credits song, Chrissy by Dream Kid? I don't know. Like, I mean, I saw the movie and I don't think I stuck around that long, and I haven't rewatched it since, so I don't know if I like would recognize it. But I will look it up after the stream. I love a good end credits song. Hey Dim, thank you so much for the super chat. You said, what character had the biggest contrast of personality when revealed as Ghostface? I got Ethan the nerd. His face turning evil was priceless. Yeah, definitely. Ethan is up there. We were kind of talking about this in the stream yesterday. Like, one of my issues with like Ghostface reveals is when their personality is so different after the reveal. Ethan's one of them. That's one of the many reasons I don't like Ethan. I think the same goes for Amber. She like before the reveal, she was very boring, not much going on, just like this like chill character, and she was like over the top after the reveal. So definitely Ethan and Amber, I feel like, are big ones with big personality switches. Um, and I was saying yesterday, like, the reason I like Billy and Stu, um, their person and Charlie's another one. Their personality after the reveal is very much still how they were throughout the whole movie. Just, a little bit more sadistic. So, yeah, I agree with you, Ethan. Amber's another one. Thank you so much, Dim, for your super chat. Yeah, Pearl's my favorite one too, Marcus. The Willmeister said, I hated X, loved Pearl, haven't seen Maxine. You should watch it. Let's see. I love watching people's reaction videos to watching the movies for the first time. It's like seeing it again for the first time through their eyes. Yeah, I love first time reaction videos also. Whisper to a Scream should be the end credits song for the final Scream movie, like it was for the original. What do you think? I could get behind that. It's so nostalgic. Like every time the end credits show up for the first movie, like, ugh, it just does something to me. It's so nostalgic. So I would like that. I'm treating it like a podcast and just listening. Hope it's just a one-time camera thing. I hope so too. It does seem like it got a little better. I feel like I'm not lagging that much anymore. Still, there still is a lag, but it was like way worse before. Would you like it if they reveal that Dewey is still alive and that he only fell in a very long coma after 5? I'm kind of torn on this because obviously I would love for him to be alive, but I just feel like that would be a little bit ridiculous. But I don't know. Stu has subtly been confirmed alive, in my opinion. It's just going overlooked. I feel the same way, Marcus. I think there are clues and there have been signs that Stu is alive. But you know, we're still just gonna have to wait and see. Glad we got the first teaser poster and synopsis for I Know What You Did Last Summer, which means a teaser isn't that far behind. Yeah, right? I mean, if it comes out in July, that's only 4 months away. And I feel like the full trailer comes out, what, like 2 months before a movie? So we have to get a teaser trailer pretty soon, right? We have another super chat from the Willmeister. Thank you so much. You said, do you still do watch alongs? Did you ever get around to watching Shriek If You Know What I Did last Friday the 13th? If so, what are your thoughts on Ghostface? I have not gotten around to watching it. I've never seen that movie. Um, I haven't done a watch along in a very long time. I don't think I've done one since the Halloween season. But we've been talking here on the channel, like I need to get back into it. And I am thinking about doing watch alongs for the Final Destination franchise because the new one comes out, what is it, in May? And I feel like I need to rewatch the first 5 because it's been so long since I've seen them. So we might end up doing Final Destination watch alongs. And I'm just trying to figure out like what days and times are the best for people because I know everyone lives all over the world. So I might do like a poll on my community page to ask you guys like see what the majority is, like what time people want and what day. So definitely stay tuned for that because I do have to get into the watch alongs. And I'm gonna have to watch the movie you mentioned. Um, and I'll get back to you on that. Thank you, Willmeister, for your all of your super chats and for supporting the channel. Let's see, where was I in the chat? Chad is the Michael Myers of the Scream franchise. You stab him 9 times and he just gets up and walks away. It's almost like he's not Lumen. uh, yes, I did last part in the Loomis voice. Yeah, he really is like the Michael Myers of the Scream franchise. They're gonna have to like chop his head off or something. I still get goosebumps every time Sydney enters Stu's house. Before the reveal in Scream 5, the hairs always go up on my arms. Yeah, it's a good moment. Let's see here. I just remember that Matthew Lillard also cameoed in 5 as well, the Ghostface with the flamethrower. I think it was his appearance, but it wasn't Stu, it was just a quick cameo. Yeah, so he was the like chrome face Ghostface with the flamethrower. I also think we hear his voice in at the party. He says to Amber, like, nice house, Freeman. I want to get a Stu aged mask, but they're only custom made and super expensive. I mean, I have an aged mask from Spirit Halloween. I mean, I think it was like $25. So not that bad. With you saying why would they tell us about Matthew Lillard and Scott Foley, but why not Jill? Maybe Jill will be the surprise alive Ghostface and the others are flashbacks and AI. I, hope not because I don't want Stu to just be a flashback or AI. I hope he is alive. I'm just reading some of the comments of you guys like kind of arguing about Stu. Um Hey Mr. Rick. Did you ever see the fan film Scream Legacy? Really good fan film and they're trying to make a second one. I think I have. Is that the one that has like Sydney's daughter in it? If so, yeah, I've seen it. It was pretty good. If the rumor is true that there will be an Olivia style kill, there better be an AI version on Charlie in some capacity since my dream of him being alive to kill with Stu ain't going down. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see him again somehow. I love Charlie. I love Rory Culkin. The thing is, Rory Culkin said that he feels like he's done with the franchise, so I can't see him coming back. But now, if it's an AI version, do you think it would actually be AI? So like Rory Culkin doesn't even have to act like it's actually AI. But then again, like him saying that he doesn't want to return, I feel like that was a couple years ago. and he just recently started doing all of the conventions. Or I think he might have only done one convention, but maybe he's open to it now. Maybe he's changed his mind. Hey, Mr. Jackson, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, an hour has already flown by. I feel like we just started. Hey, Curtis. My day was great. I hope yours was too. So yeah, I don't think that Kevin Williamson confirmed this. I know what you're talking about, but like Dead Ghost said, after Kevin said that, he said that he doesn't know. He's not sure because in the past he's gotten things wrong about character. He said something like, every time I think a character's dead, they're actually not. So I'm not sure. So, and also it's like, why would he say that he's alive? That's going to give away the plot twist. He can't just straight up say like, yeah, guys, Stu's alive. Why has no one pointed out that Billy's mask is more aged than Stu's, as if Stu has been keeping his mask in good condition for Scream 6? I did actually point that out in one of my videos. My question is, if Stu killed Dewey, why would he allow Richie to kill his own nephew in that film? I don't know. I've talked about this a lot on the channel. Um, there's a few different options. Maybe Stu tried to recruit Vince into the cult. Vince said no. And then Stu was like, okay, well, we can't have any loose ends with him knowing I'm alive. We have to kill him. Or maybe Leslie abandoned his brother. Maybe Leslie abandoned Stu, and as revenge, Stu wanted to kill her son. Those are a couple options. Maybe Richie and Amber just went rogue. I don't know. Where did Kevin say he wasn't sure? I don't know how to find it right now. It was some interview. There's an article on it. If you like, I've Googled it before. Like, I always just type in something like Kevin Williamson talking about Stu being alive. I'll try to find it later and like maybe post it to my community page, but yeah, you can just try Googling something about it. Is the Scream Netflix show connected to the movie? Should I give it a watch regardless? So it's technically not connected, but like Radio Silence kind of say it's connected because there was a Brandon James mask on the subway in Scream 6. So they kind of confirm that it's connected, but is it actually? I don't really know. But yeah, I would definitely give it a watch. It's a good watch. We're probably just gonna go for a couple more minutes here. I apologize. I'm not gonna be able to get to everyone. I wish I could. We have 71 people here right now. Thank you so much to everyone who has been hanging out for the past hour. Hey Slack Wolf. Just reading some of these comments. My goodness. Someone in the chat is just commenting quite a lot. Hey Nix. Hyped for Scream 7. I was actually shocked when I guessed all the killers right before Scream 6 release. I am so hyped. Cannot wait. See you guys. March is already over. Pretty much. Scream 7 will be here before we know it. We have a super chat from Pepsi Coke Beer Milk. Thank you. You said Schumacher is alive. Change my mind. I don't want to change your mind. He is alive. He lives. Thank you so much for your super chat. I stopped watching Final Destination after 3. I gotta catch up. What? Marcus, you've never seen 4 and 5? That's crazy. I can't believe that. 5 is good. You gotta watch it. Hey, Nike. Do you think they'll have Stu survive in Scream 7 and then bring back Sam and Tara for Scream 8 so Sam can meet Stu and kill him towards the end of Scream 8? I would like that. I definitely want to see Sam again. I also would love for Stu to survive 7 because, I want to see him in 8. I never watched any Final Destination films. Well, if we do the watch-alongs here, you should join in. Are you into the Saw movies at all? I heard they canceled the 11th one and been debating on rewatching the first and watching all the others. I am into them. I haven't seen all of them. I did not see the most recent one, the 10th one, which I heard was really good. And I didn't see like the 2 ones before that. So I recently started a rewatch because I want to watch 10, but I stopped at like number 6, I think. I gotta continue. And I also heard that they canceled 11, but then I heard that maybe it's not canceled because like Billy the Puppet tweeted something like it's not over or something like that. So it might just be like in limbo right now. But we'll see. Hey Dim, thank you for your second super chat. Hating this idea of colored ghost face masks. What about you? For the movie, yeah, like I think it should just stay with the classic or the aged one. I don't want to see any colored ones in the movie. I mean, when it comes to real life, like having the mask, because we were talking about it earlier, how I have a green one and I want to get a pink one. I like it then, I want to get different colored ones, but for the movie, no, let's just stick with classic. Thank you, Dim, for your super chat. Rory was in a very fragile state with his feelings towards the Scream franchise at that point in time. But after our conversation and my hyperbole on why Charlie should return, Rory's on board. Wait, really? Like you guys talked about it? I hope so. I would love for him to come back. We have a super chat from SOC. Thank you. I am pretty sure that the Stu Clue song was made because of you. Maybe, yeah. Um, I love the Stu Clue song. You know, if anyone here has not checked out Songs About Everything YouTube channel, you have to. They have a bunch of Scream songs. They have two Stu songs, Stu Macher is Alive and the Stu Clue song, and both are absolute bangers, and you gotta listen to them if you haven't already. I know a lot of you here have already listened, but give it another listen. Thank you, SOC, for your super chat and for supporting the channel. What's the verdict on 5 versus 6? I prefer 5 over 6. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, I agree. Not getting to everyone is not important. What's important is that you always try to. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do my best. The 10th Saw was okay. It explained a lot. I liked the script, but I wasn't a fan of the acting. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I heard it was really good. I definitely want to watch it. Do you think Jill is going to return in Scream 7 or no? Or you think she's going to be a flashback for Sydney? I don't know. We were talking about this earlier. I would love for her to be alive. Will they do it? Probably not. Just because people already have a hard enough time wrapping their head around Stu coming back alive. But if she's not alive, I would very much like to see a flashback. What are you looking forward to the most? And I know what you did last summer, 2025, and what Ray and Julie will bring to the story. I mean, I just hope it's good. I hope um there's a lot of twists and turns, and we can't guess who the killer is. I don't know. I really just hope it's good. We have another $20 super chat from the Willmeister. Thank you so much. I really cannot say thank you enough to you because you have been so generous this stream. I seriously appreciate it. You said you're talking about Final Destination a lot. Also, I do note the timing of this stream. Safe to say you're a fan of that franchise. Does this mean you're an X-Files fan since Final Destination started as a script for X-Files? No, I've really never seen the X-Files, honestly. And I didn't know that Final Destination started as a script for X-Files. But yeah, I've never seen that show. But yeah, I am a fan of Final Destination. The first one I ever saw was the third one, and so that one's my favorite. I remember being obsessed with it when it first came out. In fact, so the main girl, I can't think of her name in the movie. Oh, Wendy, right? Wendy. I was obsessed with her hair. I must have been 12 when I saw that movie, and I cut my hair just like her with the bangs because I wanted to look like her, which is so funny because everyone on my TikTok tells me that I look like her. I get so many comments that I look like Mary Elizabeth Winstead, I think is her name, which is so funny because I wanted to be her when I was 12. But But yeah, I am a fan of the franchise. It's just been so long since I've seen all of them that I feel like I don't remember that much. And I definitely need to rewatch them before the sixth one comes out. And that's kind of why I didn't do like a breakdown video for the sixth movie, the trailer, because I know it kind of connects all of the movies and like I just don't remember enough about it. So we're gonna have to do some watch parties on the channel. Thank you so much, Willmeister, for all of your super chats. Seriously. Thank you for um supporting the channel. Let's see. I was just messing around. I wish I talked to Rory about this, but he's not easy to get a hold of. Trying to get that interview, damn. If anyone deserves it, it's you, Marcus. Yeah, she was also in Sky High. I loved that movie as a kid. I had it on DVD, but I don't think I have it anymore. My mom probably threw it away, which breaks my heart that it's like just in the garbage somewhere. Like, I don't even think I gave it away to someone. Ugh. Let's see. Would you like it if they reveal that Gail and Dewey have a daughter and she will be a part-time FBI agent, part-time talk show host, and her name will be Rain Riley, and she'll be played by Coco Arquette? I don't know. I feel like if they had a daughter, we would have known about it. I feel like if they introduce her now, it would just be so weird. I would be like, what the fuck? Um, they should have, like, they should have done that. But, I think Gail was too career driven to have a kid, you know? There's a formula to it, a very simple formula. Oh, they only have Billy's aged Ghostface mask. I see. All right, so I guess that's the one that I have. All right, I think we are going to call it a day here. What if you had the mask that Matthew wore in Scream 1? I would love that. Oh, we have another super chat from Scotty on the scene. Hey, Scotty. Thank you so much for your super chat. Haven't caught a stream in so long. Yeah, I've been wondering where you've been. Did you see Mac and Rory at a WWE show? Rory looks like he is channeling Charlie. Yeah, I have seen that. I thought it was so funny. Like Macaulay Culkin is always such a character, like at these events. That wasn't the first time. Just recently, like before that time, he was at an event and like did something funny. And then again, he was with Rory and I agree. Like, I mean, I feel like Rory has had that look since like 2010. Like, he was in this movie in 2010 that I really like called 12. And Emma Roberts is also in that movie. And Chase Crawford and 50 Cent is in that movie. It's like a bizarre movie. But yeah, Rory Culkin has had the same look for over a decade. Like 15, 16 years at this point. So Like, someone messaged me on Instagram, like, a photo of him at that event and said, like, "Oh, he looks like Charlie. Maybe he's getting ready to film." And I was like, "No, he's just looked like that for the past 15 years." Um, but yeah, it was very funny. It was like Macaulay Culkin was having so much fun, and Rory's just sitting there, like, looking kind of grumpy. Definitely channeling Charlie. Thank you, Scotty, for your super chat. Yeah, his facial expression was funny. Angie says, I wouldn't hate the idea of Gail having a child before Dewey that she gave up. That's actually quite interesting. Because yeah, what if she had a kid and she was like, you know what? I don't have time for a kid. Like, I'm going to give this kid up for adoption. That would be interesting. Hey, Kane. Thank you for stopping by. Unfortunately, we are getting ready to end the stream. We've been going for like an hour and 15 minutes, which is amazing. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let's see here. I can imagine Rory's friends and family be scared of him because he looks completely the same as in the movie. Yeah, he's just got this vibe to him. All right. We're gonna say goodnight now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for over an hour now. I seriously appreciate it. Always a fun time talking Scream with you guys. I appreciate all of your comments and questions and all of the super chats from everyone who sent in a super chat. Seriously, thank you so much. Will Meister especially, because you sent in a lot of super chats. I cannot say thank you enough. Thank you guys. I probably won't stream tomorrow because tomorrow is Yellow Jackets Day. That takes me all day. I gotta watch the episode, take my notes, film the video. It takes me all day to edit the Yellow Jackets video. So the earliest stream will probably be Saturday, maybe Sunday. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend if I don't talk to you until Sunday. But I shall talk to you guys soon.